Did you know that Sweden actually has two mainline high-speed trains? Most people only know the classic X2000, the tilting flagship train you see in all of the ads. But there's a second, lesser-known train, the SJ3000. It's newer, it's sleeker, and in some ways it might even be better. And today we're gonna find out. So hello and welcome, or should I say hej och välkommen to Malmö Central Station, where today we're heading to Gothenburg on Sweden's other high-speed train. Our journey begins here at Malmö Centralstationen, the southern terminus for SJ's main arteries to Gothenburg and Stockholm. Malmö sees a mix of service including high-speed intercity, commuter, and night trains with destinations across Sweden and mainland Europe. Malmö's main departure hall serves tracks 5 through 11, the concourse here lined with a few shops, restaurants, and the station lounge. Tracks 1 through 4 are found on the lower level and serve through trains to the southern coast and Denmark. Heading out to track 8, we meet our SJ3000. A member of the Bombardier Regina family of trains, the SJ3000 is a shorter, wider high-speed train, operating in tandem with the X2000 to meet demand on the main intercity routes across Sweden. While not as visually striking as its big brother, it's still a good-looking train. Before we board, let's talk about tickets. Our one-way second-class ticket on today's journey cost 485 crowns, with tickets between Malmö and Gothenburg typically ranging from around 295 to 595 Swedish crowns. First class costs a bit more, usually 700 to 900 crowns, and includes extra space, complimentary coffee, and access to SJ's lounge at stations. Tickets can be purchased online via the SJ website or app, at station ticket counters, or the self-service machines. It's time to get on board. We're traveling today in car 3, seat 46, a window seat at a table of 4. Getting settled in, our train pulls out of Malmö right on time, beginning our 2-hour and 31-minute ride up the west coast of Sweden. The Malmö skyline slips behind the rail yard as we accelerate away, the SJ3000 quickly climbing towards its 200 km/h line speed. Second class on SJ's Regina high-speed trains are operated in a 2x2 with a mix of table and classic airline-style rows. Legroom is generous, about 8 inches between my knees and the seat back, with room below for bags. The seat back offers a small elastic pocket, cup holder, and tray table. Overhead are individual reading lights, and outlets are placed between the seats. Table seating offers around 4 inches between my legs and the table, with space between rows ample for 2 adults sitting across from one another. The large table folds out to accommodate laptops, with spots for drinks found dotted around the space. The seats are surprisingly comfortable. They're contoured to provide better support, their winged headrests providing privacy, while the bolsters hold passengers in place around the sharp turns of the Swedish main lines. Each seat reclines slightly using a lever hidden beneath the seat bottom, the seat sliding forward a few degrees. Now, you'll notice that despite sitting in a window seat, we're actually miles from the window. This is down to the SJ3000's 400mm of extra width. This extra space allows for an additional table between the seat and the wall next to the window without reducing seat width. This also means that first class is operated in a 2x2 instead of a 2x1. Now that we've had a look at our seats, it's worth talking about the train itself. The SJ3000 is part of the Bombardier Regina family of trains, widely used across Sweden and other European countries. Unlike the X2000, it doesn't tilt, but it's still smooth and just as fast, with a top speed of 200 km an hour thanks to its advanced suspension. Being an electric multiple unit with distributed traction allows the 3000 to accelerate more quickly out of stations, while its extra width gives more space inside the cars. That width creates wider aisles, more room around tables, and a more open, airy feel. While the X2000 holds the spotlight for SJ's high-speed fleet, the SJ3000 provides crucial support to Sweden's high-speed network. One alone is great, but together they're excellent. As we continue north, the scenery opens up, fields, forests, and the occasional village sliding by in the evening light. The sunset puts on a show as we pass through Helsingborg, the sky illuminated in deep oranges as the sun descends over Denmark. With the sun dropping, it's definitely time for dinner. At the end of our car is the SJ Bistro, a surprisingly well-stocked counter with snacks, drinks, alcoholic options, and full meals, everything from red curry to Swedish meatballs. I went for the teriyaki chicken and a soda, which cost me 154 Swedish crowns, or about $15 US. For the price, it's a filling meal. There's plenty of chicken, a sizable portion of rice, shredded vegetables, and pickled pumpkin. While it's served cold, everything can be heated in the onboard microwave. As we push further north, wind turbines dot the landscape before the daylight finally fades and the cabin settles into a quiet nighttime rhythm. Bathrooms on the SJ3000 are located at the ends of each car. They're modern, bright, and kept clean throughout the journey, with plenty of space and everything in good working order. The sun has long since disappeared as we approach Gothenburg, the horizon painted in a twilight of orange. Before long, city lights begin to replace countryside darkness, and we roll smoothly into Gothenburg Central right on time. With our journey now at an end, we can head inside Göteborg's Centralstationen, where we'll bring today's video to a close. Next week, we're heading to Italy for a high-speed journey on Italo. We'll be traveling in business class on their flagship AGV high-speed train as we travel from Milan to Florence at 300 kilometers an hour. If you're new around here, I would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button down below. It's totally free and it really helps support the channel. I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to my loyal patrons and members. Y'all are amazing and your incredible generosity is greatly appreciated. If you too want your name in the video, or just want to support the channel in more ways than one, then head on over to the links in the description below. But anyways, that's all I have for today. Thanks for riding with me, and I'll see you in the next one.